is. KHABIBULLAEV, meanwhile, hasn't boxed yet. This is his first appearance. You see, he just jauntily steps up the walkway and onto the apron. Are we going to get the hat-trick? We've had consecutive knockouts. Single punch knockouts as well, and they're rare.
Round one.
So KHABIBULLAEV southpaw, as is his opponent PAIVA. And PAIVA with the jab to the body. Physically, they're quite similar, dimensions-wise. KHABIBULLAEV a bit bigger, actually. Now I look at them revolve around each other. Jab to the body from KHABIBULLAEV, part of that Uzbek team that had such a sensational Paris Olympics in the men's. Claiming the point there, if you like. That's a throwback from the old days when a punch would get landed and the fighter would look to try and instantly signal that they'd landed, because back in the computer point scoring days, the judges would have to press their button very, very quickly after the punch had landed to register exactly that. Little shimmy there from KHABIBULLAEV. Strong left hand, and he's in trouble here, PAIVA. KHABIBULLAEV got him going there. You can see the legs went a little bit, and we could be on for another first round stoppage here. Can PAIVA recover? His legs look a little bit more solid now, but as he went across the ropes, it looked like they might go underneath him. Just dips his knees and looks to throw that left down the middle. Looking for that long left hand. And PAIVA has been sensible since that flash point, because my eyes did not deceive me there. He caught that punch, and as he was moving across the ropes, there was a little wobble. He did well to stay up. Final few seconds of round one. Ice pack on the back of the neck, just trying to stimulate that nervous system. Well, that's the punch there, right on the chin, and he just went into the ropes and the legs just went a bit. 10-9s across the board there, but good recovery that actually from PAIVA. I thought at that point if KHABIBULLAEV could really follow up, then he could take him out, but it didn't happen, and you have to give the Brazilian credit for that. Quite surprised the referee didn't give a standing count there, because that's exactly the sort of incident I feel that you should give one for. If the fighter lands a good strong shot and there's no real reaction, then I don't personally feel like you really need to give one, but if there is a reaction, then
round two.
I feel like you do. there's not been a lot of consistency with that at times. Left to the body there from Paiva. I didn't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. That seemed like a perfectly legal blow. KHABIBULLAEV just looking to stalk him. I said originally that they're roughly the same size. I'll revise that, because when you look at them up in that ring, the more I look at them, the back on KHABIBULLAEV, when he's got it square to me, is absolutely massive. And you get the feeling that he's just biding his time here, KHABIBULLAEV, just waiting to land something big. He's not actually throwing all that much at times. Into the final minute of round two, and Paiva just tucking up on the ropes. Good defence there from him. Had the glove up, moved that head well. That was a bit low round the back. Left hand there from KHABIBULLAEV wasn't far away at all, and tucking up behind that shoulder is fine. So long as you're able to keep yourself out of trouble. When you're pinned back in the corner like that, it makes it a little bit more difficult to do. Final seconds of round two. Long lingering look between the pair of them at the end of the round there. And actually, when you look at KHABIBULLAEV's pretty brief senior career, he's only 21. In the Olympics in Paris, he was a light heavyweight. Lost to Arlen Lopez. He was at light heavyweight, and he's done some growing since then, hasn't he?
Seconds out.
He's moved up basically 10 kilos. And I think they might be about to pull him out here. And the corner, I think, have decided that they don't want to send Paiva out for another round, or maybe he's alerted them to some kind of injury, because he's shaking his head there and he is being retired. They had a little difference of opinion at the end of the previous round, and KHABIBULLAEV didn't look very happy. I'm not saying that's why the decision has been made, but I don't think he would have been in any mood to mess around in the final round, that's for sure. I think there's probably some kind of injury in there, just from the reaction of the fighter, and maybe it's with that hand, that left hand, because they're trying to get that glove off rather gingerly, or possibly the bicep. There could be a problem up by the bicep. I'm just trying to have a look, crane my head round and have a look at the doctor who's spraying the cold spray on that left bicep. And that's really, really painful. If you rupture that bicep, if you separate it, then I've seen fighters do it before and it ends up halfway down their arm and they somehow keep going with it. But there's no point doing that here because he was 2 rounds down. He can't win the fight. And that kind of injury, apart from the pain, can put you out for a really long time. It's one of those ones that can need surgery. And you can see the pain there. I'm just looking at his face. I don't know where that occurred, when that occurred. But that's not pleasant at all when you look at him. That is not pleasant at all. And I thought he actually gave a pretty decent account of himself because he got clipped in that first round but managed to ride it out. He's got decent enough technique. There are possibilities with him. KHABIBULLAEV, well, there are more than possibilities. Gold medal at the recent World Boxing World Championships, and he is formidable when you look at him standing there. 21 years old, he's got all that kind of energy and agility and athleticism that you've got at that sort of age, these athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by RSC in round 3. In the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Turabek KHABIBULLAEV.
There's some action from the second round, and I'm not sure where the injury occurred. It could have come from a punch. And when he went back to the corner, I wasn't really too aware of an issue, and then as the minute went on, you could see there was a problem. So KHABIBULLAEV takes his place in the quarterfinals.